Hi guys, this is Jarno. I'm the founder of Amsterdam Street Art. Today's quarantine interview is with the one and only Mr. Cenz. Cenz, how are you?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good. Yep, just isolated in the studio.
Like a lot of the other artists. To give a small introducement, everybody already should supposed to know you, but now comes your name. Whoop, there
Okay,
it is. And we have already your work in the background, but later on I will show some more of your work through the interview. You are based in?
London.
All right, so we can talk about the situation in the UK as
Yeah.
well as the situation as you as an artist. Let us start first. How is the situation in the UK?
Um, it's pretty crazy over here, man. Yeah. It's it's a very strange situation, man. I'm sure as everywhere, but the streets are pretty deserted and it's pretty weird out there, man. Everybody's paranoid.
Yeah, I can
you, you,
understand.
you go to the supermarket and everyone's kind of on edge and it's strange, man.
How
It's
is
really
this?
strange.
Is it still allowed to be on the street or only just for shopping?
Uh, it's, it's it's fine. I mean, most people are indoors, but uh, the police. There is a few police around, but I haven't seen many really. Not yet, but I think every day there's more and more. But
Right.
it it's still okay. I mean, I'm not in central London. In central London, it's different. I live in
Okay.
the suburbs, so
And
you know.
what have you heard about the situation in the center of London?
Well, that people are getting stopped more. Like if you're traveling on the train, you get stopped to ask where you're going and stuff. So it's more strict in the city centres and in central London. So where I am, which is like in South London,
Yeah.
Crystal Palace, is not so bad. There's no police around. Really.
All right. So you can
The
still
thing is,
travel
we
to your
don't have many
studio.
police anymore anyway. It's like so.
That's that's
But
good
I'm
to
sure
hear.
that's going to change. I'm sure that's going to change, man.
All right. So you think it's gonna change?
Yeah, man, it's going to get more difficult to get out and about. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
because your prime minister has the virus as well.
Supposedly, yeah.
Supposedly. Well
Listen,
said.
it's going to be really tough not to get political in this conversation, man. But
No,
you
no,
know,
no. Let's leave it out. Let's leave it out. Let's put
yeah,
where
exactly.
let's.
Because for me, it's a very political situation as well. So
Yeah.
so
Okay. I know. I can understand. I can understand. Let's do that another time.
yeah. Otherwise, we're going to get too dark.
Exactly. Let's do that when this virus is gone or at least is under
Yeah.
control.
Exactly.
We can go back
Exactly,
into
man.
the dark side.
Yeah.
For now, how is the situation for you as an artist? Because next that you make a canvas that you can see behind you, you are
Yeah,
well
man.
known
I
for
mean,
your big murals.
for me, it's been really difficult. Like I was just about to start traveling and start loads of great projects. I had so much lined up, man, and obviously it's all gone. It's all disappeared. So it's a real shame, man. Like
And
right
what do you
now I
think?
was meant to,
As you're
right now
saying,
I was meant to be in Barcelona right now painting a mural, and then had loads of other great projects, but everything's obviously disappeared or put on hold permanently. So
yeah,
it was just the beginning of the mural season for me. So
exactly.
now I have to go back into the studio, which
Yeah,
I've been in for months
like
already.
many,
So
of course.
you
But do
know,
you think are most of your job cancelled or are most of your job
uh,
postponed?
a few are postponed, but I've had a few cancelled for good as well because of
Well,
like the funding, because of the money. The money is gone. So
yeah.
that's the problem. People who are funding them have either gone out of business or don't have any money anymore. So a few jobs have been permanently cancelled and a few have been postponed. But people still don't know when they can be postponed till.
No,
We're
yeah,
getting
this is
mixed
the
messages as to how long this is going to continue. So
yeah because maybe people don't see the most of the things that we as artists do or as organizers are funded by local companies or
yeah,
sometimes if you're lucky by a bigger brand,
yeah,
local business are struggling straight away. and bigger
Yeah.
brands are communicating that at the moment they already are in trouble just paying their employees. So art is not the first thing, and especially the whole PR scene is down, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, man. Exactly. It's really difficult, man. People don't realize, but like I say, I'm trying to make the best out of a bad situation,
Yeah.
and
What is your solution, or what do you think? Is there already things that you're working on, or B
well,
that you're
I
thinking
mean,
of?
obviously, we're kind of being forced to think outside the box a little bit now, So, like people are already doing lots of stuff like this, lots of live videos and stuff. So I'm going to have to go down. I'm going to be going down that road, doing lots more kind of interactive online stuff, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to use the time to just develop my work. Just try some things that I wanted to try. Now's the time to do those things, to
Yeah.
develop and experiment.
Exactly. Yeah,
But
like you
also
said, there's a lot of things
I have to,
happening online, of course.
yeah. I mean, the thing is, also I have to try and create work because all I have now is maybe the possibility of selling work online.
Yeah.
That's the only part of my business that I have left right now.
Yeah.
So
And
obviously, I'm trying to still create new work, finished work, and hope that people are still buying stuff.
yeah.
That is proving a bit more difficult already, but I know that there's people who are still getting full pay. Who are still from their employees who are still in kept their jobs. So some
Exactly.
people are still sitting around with money to
Yeah.
buy
Yeah.
artwork.
There's still people
And
who can support their local artists or the artists that they are big fans of.
exactly,
Um,
now's the time for them to really reach out and help us out.
yeah.
So I'm relying on that.
Yeah, because maybe there's maybe in the end, if people not helping the artist, maybe some of the artists will not survive, and maybe will not be artists or not full time artists after they are after this crisis, of course.
Yeah, of course, that's it, man. I mean, already for me because I do this just only my art, so it's full time,
Yeah,
and I'm like the main earner in my family, and I have 3 kids, a mortgage. I live in London. It's expensive, so I already have a lot of pressure, even when things are good.
yeah, I
You
can
know.
understand.
So now it's like real crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
so yeah,
So
that's what makes it important. I think it was Bastard who said it, yesterday. It's important now to support artists, even if it's just to help them through these times, because maybe your favorite artist is not there after this
yeah,
crisis, and what then? Like
yeah,
that's
exactly.
something. Is there an initiative you're doing yourself already, or some initiatives that you've seen that are good for helping artists, or artists that found a good way to support or to show that their
Um,
way?
there's a few people. I haven't seen anything that kind of fits what that would help me just yet. But I know that there's a lot of things emerging. So at the moment I'm just trying to help myself just by just trying to push. Posting a lot on Instagram and, as I say, just putting lots of work up at good prices. Like cheaper prices. Just trying to promote myself. At the moment. So
Yeah,
I'm just doing all I can to help myself right now.
that's a good thing. I hope we can help a little bit with it, because we will, of course, post your website, give the Instagram in the end as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Is there? What do you think? How of the situation? How long? Do you have any idea? Do you see already? Like in Asia, you work in Asia as well. That there's already changing something, or do you?
Yeah. I mean, that's one positive, I suppose. Things are getting better over there. So, but it's still going to be difficult to travel, man. That's the thing. Even though
Yeah,
things are getting better, travel is going to be never the same now.
yeah. This is gonna be
It's
different. I have to fly myself on Saturday, so this is.
oh wow,
Yeah, yeah.
right.
So this is gonna be
Where to? You have
exciting.
to.
I'm gonna try to go home to Barcelona.
Oh,
So yeah, man,
right.
I'm still in Amsterdam at the moment. So
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
the
okay.
let's
Well, I
see.
hope, yeah, because I know, yeah, the situation is bad everywhere. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing. So,
there's a big lockdown over there. So
yeah, and it's all very well maybe getting somewhere, but you know, if I were
mm,
traveling somewhere, coming back might not be so easy. I don't know. I don't know.
no,
It's all going to
exactly,
be tricky now, man. It's going to be
exactly.
tricky, you know.
I have to be careful. At least we have good kind of masks. So I will be sitting like I'm gonna travel all travel with my paint mask and just
Yeah,
even to make
yeah,
my wife secure. You know, like.
yeah, yeah. Exactly, man.
um,
Yeah,
you are in the studio right now, as you said. We already
yeah, man.
see a cool work behind you. Is there
Oh,
maybe something you can tell us about the work you have in the studio? Maybe give us a small tour through the studio.
oh, right. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a bit of a mess, man. But
No, that's all right. I think people will love to see it. So
yeah, yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
people, I will
Okay, cool.
already make the screen bigger, so it's just
Yeah,
you.
yeah, 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 yeah. Let me just. I don't know how to make the screen bigger, but these are just a few bits I have just sitting around, man. Just a few older pieces,
That's cool. Cause
and then
what's
I'm
the
just
reason
working on a little drawing at
you
the moment.
90%? I think all your work is female faces.
Yeah, man.
Or
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
story behind it's always female orientated?
That's what I'm doing right now, man. I mean, just because that's my kind of inspiration is the female face, the cheekbones. It's all about it's all about the shapes of the face, man. You know, I find them interesting. So, but my work is also very abstract, you know. So, and there's a lot of deeper meanings going on, you know. So, my work is, I think, fits what's happening right now because my work is all about escaping reality, you know.
Yeah,
So, and about dreaming and about kind of positive future, you know. So, I think it's quite poignant right now because that's all we have right now is the ability to dream and hope about better times, you know. So,
exactly. Wow,
you know,
that's a nice positive message behind it.
because my face is almost like a kind of future race, you know. I quickly,
Yeah.
I'll show you some. 1 second, man. I'll show you some drawings I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of drawings, so I'll show you. So,
Oh, there it is. I don't know how you did it, but now the screen is bigger.
oh, maybe this way.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
We found it.
So yeah, let me show you. Do you still right? Can you see now? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
So I've been doing a lot of like black and white drawings. You can see some of the detail and stuff.
Wow, great.
And then like this as well.
Oh, this is great, Julian. Really nice.
So yeah, just there's obviously you can still see a lot of my kind of graph roots. You know, so that's why I love doing the black and whites because it's like the like when I used to do the black books. You know, when I was young. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I always used to do black and white sketches. So it's quite nice when you do so many color murals. It's nice to just go back to basics. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
I can actually, while we're here now, I'm actually just gonna because I have a huge mural which I've just painted outside of my studio
Oh shit.
just before the lockdown.
Oh really?
So, and it's about 80 foot high. It's a big mural. So I'm just gonna walk outside and show you, man.
Show us.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have 2 pieces out here, so
Oh, that's cool.
that's a good thing. So in my studio, I still have some places I can paint outside. You know. So,
That's nice. Here I
yeah.
painted at a few quiet spots that are no people as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here in Amsterdam, like before
So
I go to Spain.
Let me just show you if you can see this one.
Yeah.
This is
Let me see if I can make
that's
this.
a little one there, and then I'll show you the big one. I'll go out and show you some of the empty streets, man.
Oh yeah, show us. I think the people will like to see. They're always interested in the situation.
And you can see the grey
abroad.
London sky. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, that looks like a real England sky. Oh wow. Love the coloring. Who's the model? Do you have a specific model for this one, or?
So yeah, you can see, yeah?
Yeah, I can see it.
There's the London bus. So, yeah, this is, so my studio is going to be knocked down in maybe 6 months.
Oh, okay.
So the owner just gave us permission to paint. So I got some funding for the lift, and then, yeah, I'll show you again.
This is the result. Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Really cool. Who's the model? Did you use a specific model, or?
So a lot of the, sorry, it's cold out here, man. A lot of the models are people, you know, like people I've contacted, like models I've contacted, and then they've sent me images, you know. So other people, they're just from different photographers. So I just link up with different photographers. They let me use their images, and then I tag them in Instagram. It's like a mutual thing, you know.
All right, very good.
But I spend a lot of time looking through images because my work is just all completely freestyle. I just have a reference image, and then the rest all just happens when I paint. You know, it's all part of the process.
Yeah. How do you choose the photo? Do you have?
It's all about the shading, the lights. You know, most of my women are mainly of mixed race. You know, which reflects kind of London. I live in a very multicultural society here, man. So also, you know, my work is not about which race you are. It's about kind of universal beauty.
All
That's
right.
why I don't do the realistic skin tones. You know, as I say, it's like a future race where race doesn't matter. You know, we're all the same.
Hard
So
times,
that's
exactly.
another theme in my work as well. Exactly.
Very nice. I wish you all the best, Julian, with you and your family, of course.
Thank you.
We keep in touch, and
man.
and peace, and be safe
man.
in London, man.
Yeah, same to you, man. Good to speak to you.
Right.
Yeah.